Hello and welcome to Nowhere Gaming with your gamer Wisekai. We're going to dive right into it.
A storm is coming. Mankind faces ruin and despair.
Hello, Patrick
Stewart. The world
Stewart.
is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people.
Oh, that's nice.
We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces that can change our destinies forever.
Make it so.
We are oblivious, ignorant like sheep to the slaughter. This night,
in the year of our Lord
1047, marks the beginning of our journey together. A journey into darkness, into madness. I watch him from the shadows.
It's kind of stalkerish.
He has come far already, but he will be tested to the very limits of human endurance and beyond. This night he rides looking for the old gods, armed with an amulet that has led him here.
Armed with the One Ring.
He will begin his journey into oblivion.
To the fires of Mount Doom, I mean Castle. Oh, hello. Grab your torch and pitchforks. I, Broody McDarksauce, will save you. Is everybody out there nervous? Oh, it's a puppy! Oh, it's not a nice puppy. Oh, sweet goodness. Alright, hello, and welcome to Castlevania Lords of Darkness, Lords of Shadow? I don't know, I forgot the title. Lords of Shadow, I believe is the subtitle to that. As you can see, I'm already in the second part of this battle because I recorded a little bit before just to make sure everything was working. You didn't miss much. There were a couple of not so big wolfy things that I was fighting. I believe this is a warg. I was fighting werewolves earlier. Anyway. Yes, this is a Let's Play channel, but in no means a walkthrough or a full completion channel. This is just for fun, just for comedy. I wanted to play something that I have done before, just so I'm not fumbling and bumbling my way through the first, what could be the first video, depending on the order in which I upload. But just to give, you know, some insight, some jokes, whatever. Ooh, Howl at the Moon, nice screenshot. Observations to it. I have played it before. Oh, lordy Lou! I didn't do that in the correct order. I was supposed to grab that. I have played this before, but it's been so long that I kind of forgot almost everything, story-wise and gameplay-wise. So, it's gonna be a little fresh, and I'm gonna be reacting pretty genuinely to what's going on in the screen. Hey, jump onto this. You want a stick? Do you want to play fetch? Do you want it? You're just gonna stand there? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh lord, I hope I didn't, like, break it by missing that first thing I was supposed to do. Alright, come on now. Get upon thine rock. And we howl, and we lift, and you jump, and you jump, and you okay. This is going well. Come on now. Do the thing you're supposed to do. If you jump on me without me grabbing this, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, come on! Maybe I'm supposed to do it in that little slowdown part. We'll try that next time, huh? Out there, friends? Let's see how that goes. Anyway, the other reason I wanted to play Castlevania is because it's one of my favorite video game franchises. This game in particularly not the favorite for me in the franchise, but it was interesting because, alright, hold on, let me concentrate. Let me just Alright, howl once, howl twice, and 3 times a werewolf. There it is! Oh! Stabby McStab Stab, how does that feel? Yeah, I wanted to play Castlevania, and it's interesting because this is a reboot of the series, quote unquote. I think they're done with it. They made 2 and it pretty much wrapped itself up. But anyway, this was a reboot produced by Konami, but developed by Kojima Productions, which, as you might know, has done...
Who are you?
I'll try not to talk during that.
I am Gabriel. I have traveled here seeking the Guardian of the Lake.
You are from the Order? They sent you?
How do I find him?
He didn't even say yes or no.
He will find you. In the forest.
Okay. You're welcome for saving your ass. Just a broodster. Oh, not Felipe. Not my horse, Felipe. I don't know why the horse is named Felipe. It's just the name that came to mind when I saw his dead face. So, into the forest I go. Yeah, produced by Kojima Productions, Metal Gear, yada yada. And also Mercury Steam. They're relatively new-ish, I don't know. They're based out of Spain, the production company. The only other game they've done of note, in my repertoire, I guess, is Clive Barker's Jericho, some years ago. I didn't play that game. I've heard mixed things, that it was an innovative first-person shooter, but was simply okay or dragged on in the later chapters. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, I've done the first couple levels because I was just trying to get recording stuff set up. But we're going to keep going in order with the hunting path that I've done. And apparently I missed a magic gem, so that sucks. So we're going to go back.
I follow him into the old forest, watching him from afar.
And you didn't even help.
Strong indeed. The one God comes to drive out the many, but here, in this place, God's influence is thin and threadbare. The old gods still hold sway here. Few venture this far into the wood. He is disturbed by dreams, dreams that gnaw at his very soul. He will rest for the night, but rest will not come easy. The battle has left him weakened, but he knows the dream will return, and though he fears nothing on this earth, yet his nightmares sap the strength within him and leave a cold grip on his heart. Tomorrow he will use the old hunting path. Long has it been in disuse, but for now, he dreams.
He does so. If that was narrated by anybody else but Patrick Stewart, it would just sound like a 16-year-old emo boy's diary. Oh, look at the moon.
What motivates a man to confront the challenges that most of us would run from?
I bet it's love. Is it love?
Condemning him to solitude, exposing him to defeat and death.
We're gonna go with love. Final answer, Patrick. Captain Picard.
The answer is love. A force
Number
so
one
powerful
answered, surveyed by 100
all
people.
Reason becomes blind to it, blind to all things, even the truth.
Don't touch me. You're glowy and weird,
Loss
and I don't
of
want
love
that.
can make a man desperate, desperate enough to do anything to bury the truth, to hide from its pain.
You shall be executed for glowing. Is that how you slept? How's your back? Also, how did you keep your leg up the whole night? That's very restless. More puppies want to play.
I hear you seek the Guardian of the Lake. I will take you to him, but we must be quick. Climb onto my back. Hurry!
Alright. I totally trust you, horse that came from nowhere and can talk. I had a horse like you. His name was Felipe. Oh, now we got wolves riding wolves. I believe... Yeah, okay. Thank you, obligatory tutorial. Like I'm not gonna hit buttons while I'm playing a game. Hip it! Hip boop! We're just gonna grab onto you. Yeah, stab you. Oh, the puppy died. Get away. You back off. And once more I'd do her. Whoop. Yep. Yep. Oh, ow. That's gonna hurt. How did I roll forward from hitting a brick? Never mind. Physics is funny, isn't it, fellas? And ladies? Oh, nope. Not gonna let me do that. Let me pray at the thing. Thank you. Okay. Try. What do you mean trial? What was I trying for? Oh, that's right. When you complete a level, you can go back and do these little trials for extra stuff. Because I've already completed this level. Hey, what do you know? It's my horse. I shall name you Pablo. Pablo the horse, quick! Oh, headshot. Can you... I don't know about jumping onto a dying body. I think they kind of go limp. And hip. Whoop, hit. Stab. Same move as before. You don't really need to give me a cinematic for it every time. But I have a feeling that you're gonna. Yep. Ooh. Off you go. I don't want this mount, I want Pablo. Okay. Oop. Up. Hip. Oh, and they knocked me into a conveniently placed battle arena. Get away. Oh, a big guy and little guy. However will Gabriel survive? Probably by being broody at them? I don't know. I'm questing for love. She's dead, just like my heart on the inside. Oh, stop it! I'm kind of doing like a soliloquy here. If you could just give me a mom. If you... Okay. Oh, that's a perfect block, ladies and gentlemen. They're not terribly hard to pull off in this game. I prefer to dodge, though, and not play with fate so much. Did you die? Nope. Would you? I don't have a big stick in which to impale you with. That's not a euphemism. Hello, Pablo. And where were you the entire time I was battling? We're just gonna keep on rocking with these cinematic. Oh boy. Oh, that is a jump. Will he make it?
Can travel
Yeah,
no
he
further.
does. I don't mean to spoil that.
You will find what you seek ahead.
Pablo is out of breath. Everyone remember the Mario Yoshi jump trick? You just kind of abandon your mount. Well, hello M. Night Shyamalan, because the mount is abandoning me. And that was kind of a nice cinematic there. Pseudo-cinematic. There's a cinematic. I really love the art style in most, if not all, Castlevania games. Except for the Nintendo 64 ones, we're not going to talk about those. But I will talk about the very first game I ever played in the Castlevania series, and that was Symphony of the Night. Before then, I had no idea what this franchise was even. I never played the Nintendo ones, I never played the Super Nintendo ones, or the really good one that came out for the Genesis. I like that one a lot. I came back and played it later. But anyway.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks. Who or what was that strange creature?
It was Pablo.
There is a power here that few know, a power
bet
that
Pablo
could have
knows.
some influence on events. Perhaps the Guardian of the Lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest.
Is the Guardian Pablo?
There is just the small matter of the Dead Bog to overcome.
That's a charming name.
A place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood.
Is that why it's called Dead Bog?
Strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
Alright, moving on. Oh yeah. Yep, things are dead. That was aptly named. Hello, dead man. Just gonna pray. Grab your jewellet. I'm gonna pray to you. You gotta respect the dead. That's all this is to. Okay. See, there is something in the water. Something terrible. I have seen men dragged under, never to return. The location of these creatures can only be seen as ripples or bubbles on the surface. I surmise one must wait for these ripples and bubbles to disappear before progressing through the bog. One cannot walk around them because noxious fumes lay either side of the safe path, so one must be patient and wait for the right moment to cross over them. Heck, I know I'm going to die, but at least I will be fighting, not swallowed by any of those Maya fiends. That's a nice thing to write in your last will and testament. I know I'm going to die, but here I am. So those things are important because they give clues on the levels you're at. Is there anything over there? I'm sorry, I gotta check for secrets. It's what I do. Hold on, is that... Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was a nice training moment. It's not. I'm gonna hang on to this, get the obligatory tutorial messages. If I'm not going to instinctively hit buttons as a gamer. And usually A, because that's a jump button. I don't know. Frag out! By no means just run away. Nope, I'm gonna walk straight towards the grenade. What is this? Is it an apple? Huh. I think they want this apple back. Oh, that was the longest burning grenade ever. Uh-huh. Oh, well then. Success. You have exploded a thing. I believe these are goblins. I don't know. I could look at them in the bestiary if I really wanted to. Don't really want to. Well, that was cool. It was like a jumpy whip thing. What was I talking about before? Castlevania Symphony of the Night was the first game I got, PlayStation. My parents got it for me for my birthday. They got me 3 PlayStation games. I forgot the other 2, because it was just dwarfed by this. So I didn't know what it was. And I saw that it had the greatest hits green tag on it, so I know it was, just something, could have been like an afterthought game, but I put it in, I was like, oh, let's play this for about 5 minutes and then move on to the other games. Yeah, I didn't move on to the other games, because I was so enthralled. The art style is fantastic. The sprite animations on that were so detailed. And he had this kind of, like, macabre sort of, oh, that's the bubbles he was talking about. He had this kind of macabre sort of, look and feel to it, where everything was grotesque and hideous, and, stuff like that. Ooh, they're whispering to me. But I really gotta stop sucking my teeth on a recording just all the time. But no, it was a really cool game, and like from then, oh lordy, okay, from there, I kind of just fell in love with it. And I ended up going back and playing the other games, and let me tell you that the legendary difficulty of the first ones is phenomenal. There's something stalking me. Is it Patrick Stewart? Patrick Stewart, are you in those bushes? Anyway. Ooh. Two pass. Which way? Which one? We'll go here. So I ended up, yeah, and the difficulty of those was phenomenal. And most of it was from at least the first one, because the second one I only played a little bit. It was confusing and weird. But I watched a Let's Play of it later. The Game Grumps actually finished it, and that was a pretty good series. Anyway, and the reason the first one is so hard, at least in large part, is because of your momentum while jumping. Like, you can't... See, even here, I can slow myself down a little bit, and this is a 3D platformer. In the first one, the 2D platformer, you just had to commit to that jump. And that's what made it difficult, because if you started your jump and in mid-flight you saw, let's say, like an enemy bat coming towards you, and you knew you were going to collide in midair, there was nothing you could do. You just had to take the hit, and most likely, because your knockback, once you got hit, you always got knocked back. It was, I think, half the distance of your jump. And so you would always end up falling into the very pit you were trying to jump over. And that's, you know, just a large part of what made that really, really hard. Ooh, secrets. Oh, another dead guy. Whoop, that's a block button. Oh! Oh! Ow. Oh, I was invincible because I was praying. That's a nice thing they did, I guess, for the holy... that's a grenade! Have it back! Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I could just one-hit him if I grab him. Okay. We're just gonna pick up that. Is there anything back here? Habep. Habep. Whee! Over the meadow and through the woods. The meadow? Is that what it was? Over the hill, I think. I don't know. Mother gooseries. I'm just gonna jump up here. See what's going on. Hello? Is there anyone home? Oh, oh! That hurts. Oh, that hurts too. Nope. Aha! You can't explode me while I'm punching your friend. Ow. Whoop. So, yeah, it's a lot harder to talk while playing video games than I had anticipated. But it is fun. And speaking of the original Castlevania, that came out in I believe it was 87 or 88. In which case, if it was 88, then I was just born. I want to know what's down that other path. I have a feeling it comes out to here, but I kinda want to explore. So, you'll have to bear with me. I might edit it out just for, you know, the sake of that. Oh, geez, would you look at the time? I meant to keep these to 15 minutes, but I wasn't watching. So that's going to do it for the very first recording of this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to share, like, and comment. You can also subscribe to ensure you're getting the latest updates from North by Nowhere, like our podcast and our Let's Plays.